So a good friend of ours stopped by this morning, Andy Malnoske, of course, from the 18 Sports team. How are you?
Yes, great to see you, Scott. Thank you.
Now, we have WWE coming this Saturday to First Arena, and it's going to be, this is actually, for a lot of people that may not know this is going to be a really big show. With the road to WrestleMania, this is a show that is going to be packed with a lot of big names. You know some of the names that are going to be involved in this.
Yes, Scott. It's going to be an awesome event. Tag team champions, a New Day going to be in the house. You got the Fiend, World Heavyweight Champion, obviously barring what happens in the next event overseas in Saudi Arabia. But, you look at an event like this coming back to Elmira, how lucky we are to have this. They're back again after last year. 2 years before that was the first time WWE was here in about 10 years.
It had been a while, yes.
It's great to have them back, baby. Great.
Man, it really is. Now, we know being the road to WrestleMania, this is the big lead-in for a lot of great matches, a lot of great rivalries to come together. This is the stage setting right now that we are seeing happen, and you can be part of that history, actually, this coming Saturday. An interesting thing happened. You found an amazing local angle of a young man here that is also a super fan, such as yourself. I've been a fan for many, many years, and it's interesting because you found this young man, and he faces so many challenges, and the WWE really has opened the door for him to come in contact with some of the heroes of his life. Explain to me a little about this young man, who he is, and part of the story here behind what is happening.
Yeah, thank you, Scott. And WWE has really always done a great job with reaching out, whether it be Make-A-Wish, granting wishes, helping those in need, and helping, really just fans live their dreams, especially young, youthful fans that have a bright future with supporting WWE. In Corning, New York, there's a young man up there who wrestled on their modified wrestling team last year, 13 years old, Jake Cole. He was actually... he was born with autism, legally blind as well. But he loves the feeling and that emotion of WWE when it's something he can sense. And they were so kind, the marketing folks there, to help out with that and pitch that idea and say, hey, what are some of those great community feel good stories? And instantly Jake came to mind because we actually did a full feature story on him last year. And he's such a great kid, such a hungry kid, determined. Nothing stands in his way. And for him to get the opportunity to come there and be honored and to be recognized on their kickoff show, which is really neat. They're dubbing it the kickoff show. My part will be to help out with that show as well. And so I'm very thankful for WWE to give us that opportunity, but also not just to help me live a dream, but ultimately help Jake live a dream, to come out there and say, hey, this is my life. This is what I love, and that's what WWE is all about. They're really pushing forward every single day to not just make their product better, to make their entire community involvement better. And certainly First Arena is a great example. We can't wait for it. Saturday, get ready.
Man, it's going to be a heck of a night. I tell you what, if you haven't gotten your tickets yet, better hurry up and do that. It's going to be a huge night. And you do make a very good point. They are very strong at WWE on making sure that people in the community get touched. For the years that I was even a fan, and I date back to even early 80s. I remember with my dad watching the early WrestleManias, Hogan and Andre. I mean, those were the days.
Savage and Hogan, right here.
Right, exactly.
WrestleMania 5.
It was an amazing time. I used to go, growing up in Buffalo, to the shows that would come in there, and have seen so many of the legends that were a part of it. And it has always been a big part of the WWE legacy and their history to involve the community. And when they can take something special like this for a young man and really involve him, it's going to be a lifelong memory, but not just for him, but for the family and really for the whole community. And this is the other thing too. I hope WWE continues to come more and more often, make visits through, do these great shows, be involved, and let's all have a great time. And it's going to be a great night. And I do know there are still some tickets available. Grab them, come out for an excellent night. Look, it's a leap year day. This is like history in the making. Something might be happening
baby.
Saturday.
29th.
Listen, Andy, it was always great to see you. Enjoy yourself. Real quick, before you jump, I have to ask you, this kickoff show, are they throwing you in the ring? What's happening here?
Thank you, Scott. It's awesome to be here. But they're actually full. Long story short, full circle. I've had a couple of tryouts with WWE over the years as an announcer, and it's very full circle. Greg Hamilton, who's the SmackDown ring announcer,
sure.
on Fox on Friday nights. He's done WrestleMania, so many big events. Great, amazing talent. We're actually going to be working together on this kickoff show. So whether that's community involvement, introducing Jake, some hashtag fan of the night type events, hashtag WWE Elmira on Twitter. Check that out. So we're just very thankful that we're getting this opportunity. And you look at your life and you look at battling for what you want to be in your life. You have to endure, you have to stay strong, and you got to believe that you belong. And that's so important, and don't let anyone else tell you otherwise, because it's all about that positive attitude and that hunger that you have to get out there and do something. And I'm just incredibly grateful and thankful to live a dream. Last year made our first appearance with WWE, and just want to keep that going forward. And Scott, one of the things real quick I want to say is I do a lot of ring announcing on the side as well down in Binghamton area wrestling promotion. So this is Wink 106. This is Scott and Allie. So I want to say, in this corner, Scott Free.
Way too overweight. I'd have a lot of work to do to get back in shape, to get back in the ring.
Man. You look good.
It's been a lot of years. Andy, enjoy yourself, man. That's the most important thing, too. And have a great night. We will see you this Saturday at First Arena with WWE.